Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with allthingsbbq.com, and today we're going to take a look at the latest addition to the Kamado Joe line of grills, the Pellet Joe. Well, we're all familiar with Kamado Joe's ceramic charcoal grills, but for the last few years they've been working to design and develop a pellet grill, and it's finally here. At first glance, this looks similar to the Classic 3, but there are some exterior differences. Starting at the top, this looks like the top vent on a Kamado Joe, but it's a simplified version. There's no micro adjustments, it's either open or closed. And most of the time, you're gonna leave that wide open to let the air flow through because it is pushed air from a fan, unless you're using the Dojo, in which case you'll wanna close it so you can trap the heat on the cooking surface. Now, since the Pellet Joe uses a smart controller to maintain the temperature, there's no need to make adjustments up here. On the back of the grill, you'll notice the grease trap with disposable aluminum liners. The diffuser is placed at an angle so that all of the grease can run right back to the drip pan. Below the airlift hinge is the Wi-Fi antenna to connect to your home network and enable you to control the grill from the app. Below that is the main on-off switch and the power cord plug-in. Up here we have the plug-in for the probes. The red one is the main pit probe, which stays plugged in all the time, and there are two additional ports for meat probes. The Pellet Joe comes with two meat probes to monitor whatever you're cooking. Next to the main pit probe port is the Wi-Fi permission button used to establish connection with the grill to your home network. So let's take a look at the front of the grill. The Pellet Joe shares some of the same features as the Classic 3. The aluminum side shelves, the handle and latch are all very familiar. But as you move down the grill, you'll really start to notice a difference. Starts with the door. This is where you load the pellets. The Pellet Joe holds up to 10 pounds of pellets. And with the insulation of the ceramic, that'll keep you cooking at smoking temperatures for about 14 hours. Inside the hopper, you've got an auger and a couple of agitators to keep the pellets moving and the grill cooking. You'll notice a little beep anytime you open the door. The sensor's letting the control module know to shut off the auger and the agitators anytime the door is open. Below the door, the Pellet Joe has a Streamlined control knob. It has a variety of settings that allow you to either control the grill from your phone or manually from the grill itself. The grill's currently set to off, but this first position takes you to the Wi-Fi function. This is the setting you'll use to control the grill from your phone. You can program an exact temperature and then control and monitor the grill from the app. The remaining settings are for controlling the grill manually. Now, the smoking zone goes from 200 degrees to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, the barbecue roasting from 300 to 450, and the searing from 450 to 600. All right, let's open the lid and take a look at the heart of the grill. In the back of the lid, you can see the pit probe. This is giving real-time temperature feedback to the control module. The grill is sealed by an upper compression gasket, and it's designed to compress against the base when closed. The Pellet Joe has an 18-inch cooking surface, and below that is the diffuser and the Firebox. Now, the diffuser can be removed to access the Firebox with a little wiggle here. Within the Firebox, you'll find the igniter, as well as an opening where the auger feeds the pellets into the Firebox. Now, the igniter's only hot initially to get the fire going. From there, it's just the forced air that's driving that fire. Now, these thumb screws on top of the Firebox assembly, these can be removed and you can actually lift the Firebox out of here, which is great if you want to get down to the igniter, if you ever need to do any work down there, and also just to get some ash out of the bottom of that Firebox. The igniter's got some pretty easy access on the bottom there should you ever need to replace it. So now that we've gone over the interior configuration, let's show you how it cooks. The first thing this morning, we got 3 racks of ribs onto the grill, set it at 250 just to see how this thing runs at smoking temperatures. It's been about 4.5 hours now and they're looking beautiful. Yeah, look at that color. I mean, those look amazing. Great bark on the outside. And these are just looking really tender too. If we pick this up, yeah, you can see that wants to break over. Those things are done. Oh yeah, these are cooked for home style eating, that's for sure. Great juiciness, nice little smoke ring on them. Oh man, look at all that fat coming out of there. That's a beauty. And of course, that's gonna bite right through. Oh yeah. Great flavor, not overly smoky, which is really nice. And the texture's fantastic on the outside as well. All right, well, we cranked the grill up to 600 degrees. We've got it set up a couple different ways. Got the cast iron griddle on one half over here, and then we've got the cast iron grates on the other half. As you can see, it's pretty hot. Looks like we're building a nice crust here on the griddle. Oh yeah, got some good grill marks going on the grate. All right, these look great. This thing definitely cooks hot, that's for sure. Burger's always a nice quick test to see how well it grills. I'd say we did well. All right, I'm gonna build a little burger and see how these came out. A little avocado on top. Some chipotle ketchup. Oh yeah, that's a juicy burger. Just a touch of pink in the middle. Great crust on it. Oh yeah. Killer texture. I mean, we really got a crust on the outside of that thing. So, moral of the story is, the grill can bring the heat. Well, that's gonna do it for our little overview and test cook on the Pellet Joe. Congrats to Kamado, it's a cool grill. Excited to spend some more time with it. As always, anything you see featured on this channel you can find at attbbq.com. And if you have any questions about any of these products, please don't hesitate to reach out to the team here at attbbq. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.